4 bedtime habits that quietly protect your heart after 60. Picture this. The house is quiet, lights are low, but your mind still hums and your heart feels busy. By morning, the stairs seem steeper, your hands feel cool, and you need an extra sit-down before breakfast. It's easy to say, that's just age. But here's the thing, night is when your heart can repair if we give it the right signals. Tonight, I'll share 4 simple bedtime habits that quietly protect your heart after the age of 60. They're calm, practical, and take minutes. Stick with me to the end, and tell me in the comments if this sounds familiar. Quick note, this is educational, not medical advice. Check with your doctor if you have concerns. Habit number 1, deep dive. Make the unwind walk work harder for your heart. Here's the thing, those 10 minutes can do more than stretch your legs. Aim for an easy, steady rhythm that you could maintain for 30 minutes if necessary. Use a talk test. Complete sentences equals perfect. If you like numbers, think of effort as a 3 to 4 out of 10, comfortable, not breathless. Most people cover roughly 800 to 1,200 steps in 10 minutes. You don't need to count, but it's a nice marker if you wear a watch. Posture cues that protect your back and open your chest. Eyes on the horizon. Chin tucked slightly, shoulders relaxed and down in your back pockets. Arms swinging gently from the shoulders, not the elbows. Keep your stride natural. Short and smooth is safer than long and stompy. If the pavement is uneven, common on UK village lanes or Aussie footpads, shorten your steps and watch your foot placement. Circulation boosters to add mid-walk without raising your heart rate. 2 by 30 seconds of roll-through steps. Consciously land heel mid-foot toe to pump the calf. 2 by 10 ankle circles at a safe stop or bench. Great if ankles puff by evening. 10 slow heel-toe line steps next to a wall or fence to gently challenge balance. Cold, wet, or dark. Bring the walk indoors. 2 songs worth of hallway laps, gentle marching in place while the kettle boils, or a 3-minute Tai Chi flow repeated 3 times. In U.S. cul-de-sacs, do a mailbox loop. On a UK high street, window shop 1 block and back. In Australia, pick a shaded loop on your nearest footpath. Common mistakes to avoid. Going too fast, you shouldn't be panting. Looking down at your feet, neck strain, or saving all movement for late night. Keep it within 30 to 90 minutes after dinner. If you use a walker, keep bouts of 3 to 5 minutes, then finish with seated calf pumps. Safety first. Stop if you feel chest pressure, unusual shortness of breath, or lightheadedness. If you live with angina, valve disease, heart failure, or peripheral neuropathy, ask your clinician how to tailor pace and route. Want proof it's helping? Do a mini trial. 3 evenings this week. Rate your calm after the walk, 0 to 10. And the following morning, note 1, first step ease. 2, ankle puffiness. 3, blood pressure before breakfast if you track it. You're looking for gentler mornings, warmer hands, and steadier numbers. Small signals that your heart is getting that quiet, nightly thank you. Habit number 2, deep dive. Hydration, sodium, and nighttime calm. Let's zoom in, because minor tweaks here pay off fast. First, how much? Most adults over 60 do well with roughly 6 to 8 cups, 1.5 to 2 liters, of total fluids per day, spread from breakfast to late afternoon. Tea, coffee, milk, soups, and high-water foods, such as cucumber, melon, and oranges count, but aim for most fluids before 6 p.m. Adjust for your climate and activity. On hot Australian afternoons, or after a longer walk, you'll need a bit more earlier in the day. If your doctor has prescribed fluid limits for your heart or kidney condition, follow that plan. A simple self-check, urine color. Aim for pale straw by mid-afternoon. If it's dark, you're behind. After dinner, we're not chasing pale urine. We're protecting sleep and pressure. So shift to tiny sips only. Now sodium. Evening salt is a stealthy sleep thief because it pulls extra water into your bloodstream, thereby increasing blood pressure. Most people feel better when their daily sodium intake is kept near 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams, with the smallest amount at dinner. Quick kitchen wins. Swap packet gravies and instant noodles for homemade stock cubes or reduced sodium broths. Flavor with herbs, lemon, garlic, pepper, vinegar, mustard, and olive oil instead of salt. Rinse canned beans and veg. It can cut sodium by 30%. Choose no added salt, tomatoes, and frozen veg. In the U.S., watch deli meats and fast casual bowls. In the UK, sausages, pies, and ready meals. In Australia, sauces, barbecue, soy, sweet chili, and meat pies. All are salt bombs at night. What about potassium? Potassium-rich foods, leafy greens, beans, bananas, kiwi fruit, yogurt, salmon, can help balance sodium and support healthy pressure. But if you have kidney disease or are on certain meds, like ACE inhibitors, ask your clinician how much is safe. Nocturia, nighttime urination, has causes beyond fluids. Evening leg swelling can shift back into circulation when you lie down. 2 helpers, elevate your legs, calves above knees, for 20 to 30 minutes in the early evening, and do 60 seconds of calf pumps after your unwind walk. Both move fluid earlier, so your bladder isn't tasked at 2 a.m. compression socks when worn correctly during the day. Can also help reduce evening ankle puffiness. Ask your clinician if they're right for you. Caffeine and alcohol timing. Most people sleep better when their last caffeinated tea/coffee is 6 to 8 hours before bed. If you love an evening cup of tea, choose decaf or herbal varieties, such as peppermint chamomile or rooibos. Alcohol? Keep it with dinner, not as a nightcap, and plan alcohol-free nights. It's kinder to your pressure and rhythm. Reflux and blood sugar. If reflux occurs at night, keep dinner modest. Finish at least 2 to 3 hours before bed and walk for 10 minutes afterward. For individuals prone to nighttime dips in blood sugar, a small protein and carb-rich snack can help steady things. A few berries with Greek yogurt or half a banana with a spoonful of oats. Keep portions small to avoid bathroom trips. Medicines, diuretics, also known as water tablets, often work best in the morning. Please consult your doctor before making any changes. Some decongestants and certain pain relievers can raise blood pressure or interfere with sleep. Check labels and timing with your pharmacist. Finally, build your evening glide path. Last full glass with late afternoon snack. A modest sip with dinner. Then taper to mouthful-sized sips only. Bathroom, then lights down. Treat fluids like a dimmer, not a switch. Smooth and steady wins your night. Habit number 3, deep dive. Build a calm cave that lowers nighttime pressure. Here's the thing. Your bedroom can either whisper rest or quietly keep your heart on alert. We want every cue to say safe now. Start with the 3 big levers. Light, aim for near dark. In the hour before bed, keep light levels low and warm. Think table lamps, not ceiling spotlights. Cover tiny LEDs on chargers and power strips with a bit of opaque tape. If streetlights sneak in, use blackout curtains. Renters can add a cheap tension rod with a dark panel. Prefer an eye mask? Choose a soft, contoured one that doesn't press on eyelids. Safety night light? Pick a motion sensor, low amber light aimed down the wall, or skirting, so it guides your feet without hitting your eyes. Keep phones and tablets charging out of the room or face down in a drawer. Blue-white light tells your brain it's noon. Noise. Sudden sound spike to start a response. Soften the room. A rug by the bed, heavier curtains, a padded headboard. Even a rolled towel at the door gap. If you use sound, keep it steady. White or brown noise at a gentle level works better than nature tracks that fluctuate in volume. Light sleeper near a busy road? Try a door sweep and thick draft stoppers. They block both sound and stray light. Temperature and air. Most people sleep best at a slightly cool temperature, roughly 17 to 19 degrees Celsius, 63 to 66 degrees Fahrenheit. The trick is to use cool air and warm hands and feet, so opt for a lighter duvet and warm socks instead of turning up the heat. If the room feels stuffy, crack a window slightly or use a fan on low to move air without chilling you. Aim for moderate humidity, about 40 to 50%. A small humidifier or dehumidifier can help in dry winters or humid summers. Now make it senior smart and heart-friendly. Clear pads. Remove loose rugs, cords, and low stools. Keep a stable chair by the bed if you sometimes feel lightheaded on standing. Place a small torch on the nightstand, easy reach, big button. Bathroom route. Keep it straight, uncluttered, and softly lit with that floor-aimed amber light. Non-slip mats in the loo. Grab bars if you've had a near fall. Bed setup. Bed height around knee level makes standing safer. Nightstand at elbow height when sitting. Glasses, water, and medications within reach. Bedding and allergies. Wash pillowcases weekly. Consider allergen-proof covers for pillows and mattress. If your pillows are older than 1 to 2 years and feel flat, replace them. They trap dust that clogs your nose and disrupts your sleep. Scents and signals. Keep strong fragrances out. If you like a scent, choose a tiny dab of lavender on bedding, not a diffuser blowing in your face. Devices you rely on. If you use CPAP or oxygen, make tubing tidy and the machine base stable. A loose hose at 2 a.m. can yank you awake. Check mask fit in the evening, so you're not fiddling in the dark. Routine cue stack. Create a 5-minute calm cave reset before you enter for the night. Dim the lamps. Switch the phone to do not disturb. Set the nightlight. Place slippers toe out by the bed. Straighten the path to the loo. And put your morning meds and blood pressure cuff ready in a small tray. You'll be surprised how quickly your body learns. When this room looks and feels like this, we power down. That consistent signal lowers the background vigilance that nudges blood pressure up at night, so your heart can finally stand down. Habit number 4, deep dive. Warm feet plus breathing ritual that calms your heart. Think of this as your heart's bedtime handshake. Same steps, same order every night. Here's a simple 10-minute sequence that's strong enough to matter, but gentle enough to keep. Tea, 10 minutes. Warm the feet. Options. A 5-minute warm foot soak, not hot. A brief warm shower ending with 30 seconds focus on feet/ankles, or slip on pre-warmed socks. Pop them on a radiator/heating pad for 2 to 3 minutes, never directly on skin. Warm feet dilate tiny vessels. Let heat drift out of core and tell your brain it's safe to power down. If you have diabetes or neuropathy, test water with your elbow or thermometer. Aim 37. 40 degrees C/98 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and inspect skin daily. Skip very hot water or electric foot warmers. If you have varicose eczema or open sores, opt for warm socks instead of soaking. Cold climate tweak. Place a microwavable heat pack at the end of the bed for 3 to 5 minutes before you get in. Remove it before sleep. Tea, 5 minutes. Slow breathing to nudge the brake pedal. Start with 4, in/6, out for 2 minutes. Count softly in your head. Let the belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. If you feel comfortable, progress to 4, in/7, out, or 4, in/8, out on later nights. Longer out breaths amplify vagus nerve tone and smooth your heartbeat. Alternatives if you get lightheaded. Box breathing 4-4-4-4, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Or resonant breathing, 6 breaths per minute, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Mouth closed, tongue resting gently on the palate, shoulders soft. Posture matters. Sit propped in bed or in a chair with feet supported. Jaw unclenched, lips lightly closed. If you wear a CPAP, do this breathing exercise after you fitted your mask, so it becomes part of the wind down process. Tea, 3 minutes. 90-second note plus micro-gratitude. On a small bedside card, list tomorrow's top 3 tasks, then write 1 line of gratitude. Margaret's call made me smile. Sun on the garden. This tells your brain, we've captured the deduce. No need to rehearse them at 2 a.m. Optional gentle snack. Only if truly hungry. A few berries with Greek yogurt. Or half a banana with a spoon of dry oats. Or a small cup of warm milk. Keep it small to avoid reflux or bathroom trips. If you have diabetes, follow your clinician's advice. Consistency is the magic. Same order, similar timing, lights dim. Pair the ritual with a cue. Kettle off, radio off, socks on. Over the course of 1 to 2 weeks, your body learns that warm feet and a long exhale indicate it is safe to sleep. Troubleshooting, racing thoughts? Add a whisper count. 1 for inhale, 2 for exhale, or trace a finger down on the inhale and up on the exhale. Restless legs? Perform 30 to 45 seconds of ankle pumps before beginning the breathing exercise. Cold hands? Rub palms together for 10 seconds, then place them over your belly as you breathe. Red flags. Skip hot soaks if you have open wounds, severe neuropathy, or advanced vascular disease. Choose warm socks only. Persistent palpitations, chest pressure, or breathlessness at rest. Pause the ritual and speak with your clinician. Close your eyes, feel the warmth in your toes, and let the longer out breath do its quiet work. That softness you notice behind the breastbone, that's your heart settling for night. Mythbuster Deep Dive: Why the Nightcap Backfires. Let's unpack why alcohol feels sleepy at first, yet sabotages the night. The drowsy effect comes from alcohol's early action on your brain's calming pathways. But as it metabolizes a few hours later, your stress systems rebound. That rebound shortens deep sleep, fragments REM sleep, and pushes up early morning wake-ups, the time your heart prefers steady, quiet rhythms. Add dehydration. Alcohol is a diuretic, and nighttime bathroom trips, and you created mini adrenaline surges that tug blood pressure upward. Timing matters. If you enjoy a drink, pair it with food at dinner, and give your body several hours to clear it before bed. Many people do best choosing alcohol-free nights most of the week. Swap the nightcap ritual for a wind-down ritual. Warm socks, a small cup of warm decaf tea or milk, and those longer out breaths. Social routines help. Switch the last glass of wine to sparkling water with lemon or a non-alcoholic beer. In the UK, try a small mug of malted milk drink. In Australia, consider chamomile or rooibos. In the US, opt for decaf herbal blends. If you take sleep medicines, pain relievers with sedative effects, or anxiety meds, avoid combining with alcohol. Together, they can depress breathing, worsen snoring, and impair balance on nighttime bathroom trips. Notice heart nudges linked to alcohol. Louder snoring, waking with a racing heart, dry mouth, or a restless 3 a.m. window. If any of those appear, try 2 weeks of alcohol-free evenings and track your mornings. Fewer wake-ups, a steadier mood, and calmer first steps usually tell you you're on the right path. Keep the pleasure. Just move it earlier with dinner. Enjoy smaller amounts, and make most nights alcohol-free. Your heart will thank you at 5 a.m. Red flags and when to call your doctor. Here's a clearer map of normal concern versus urgent. Call your clinician soon, non-urgent. If you notice loud snoring, witness breathing pauses, or gasping at night, possible sleep apnea. Frequent night urination plus ankle swelling, or sudden weight gain over a few days. Fluid shifts that can strain the heart. New palpitations that come and go, especially with fatigue or lightheadedness. Could be an irregular rhythm. Morning headaches, fogginess, or hangover. Feeling without alcohol, often fragmented sleep or apnea. Reflux most nights despite lighter dinners. Discuss timing, meds, and bed elevation. Seek urgent care immediately. Call emergency services. If you have chest pressure, heaviness, or pain that spreads to jaw/arm/back, shortness of breath at rest, cold sweat or nausea, a fast, pounding, or irregular heartbeat with faintness or breathlessness. Possible stroke signs. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Don't wait. Severe dizziness on standing that doesn't ease after sitting or hydrating. Practical next steps while you wait for an appointment. Keep a 1-week night and morning log, bedtime, wake-ups, bathroom trips, snoring/gasping if a partner notices, evening alcohol/caffeine intake, and morning notes, first step ease, mood, and any palpitations. If you already monitor blood pressure or heart rate, record morning readings before breakfast and medications. Share these patterns with your clinician. They're more useful than a single number. Safety at night matters too. Clear the path to the bathroom. Use an amber fluorame nightlight and sit on the bed edge for 10 to 20 seconds before standing to reduce dizziness. Your goal isn't perfect sleep. It's a safer, calmer night that lets your heart do its quiet repair. 7-day heart calm challenge and tracking plan. Let's turn this into a tiny experiment you can actually see working. The goal isn't perfect numbers. It's kinder mornings and a calmer heart. Here's your step-by-step, plus how to track and interpret what you find. Daily checklist. Put this on a sticky note. Unwind walk, 8 to 10 minutes. Plus calf pumps, times 60, within 30 to 90 minutes after dinner. Hydration glide path. Last full glass by late afternoon. Tiny sips after dinner. Calm cave reset. Lights dim. Pathway clear, amber nightlight on. Wind down, warm feet, slow breathing 4/6 out 2 minutes, 90-second note. Weekly structure, what to add and when. Days 1 to 2. Focus on nailing the walk, pumps, and hydration taper. Keep dinner on the low-salt side. Days 3 to 4. Add the bedroom calm K setup and the warm feet plus breathing sequence. Notice if wake-ups drop. Days 5 to 7. Keep everything and add the 90-second note. Many people feel their minds let go faster from here. Morning tracking, 3 of the 7 mornings, e.g., day 1, 4, 7. Blood pressure. Take it before taking medication or consuming caffeine. Sit for 5 minutes with your feet on the floor and your back supported. Record the lower of 2 readings taken 1 minute apart. If your doctor gave you a protocol, use that. Wake-ups, 0/1/2 plus, circle 1. First step feel, light/medium/heavy, circle 1. Mood word, 1 word, e.g. calm, foggy, steady, optional. Hands/feet warmth on waking, warm/neutral/cool. How to read your mini trial. A slight BP drift downward, even 2 to 5 points on the top number over a week, plus fewer wake-ups or lighter first steps equals your routine is paying off. If BP is flat but you feel steadier, that's still a win. A calm nervous system often shows up as better energy and fewer jitters first. If mornings are still heavy by day 4, tweak the evening routine. Reduce salty add-ons, such as gravies, pickles, and processed meats. Move the last big drink earlier and set the bedroom temperature to cool with warm socks. Troubleshooting tree. Use this if progress stalls. 2+ bathroom trips. Elevate your legs for 20 to 30 minutes in the early evening, followed by 60 ankle pumps. Check your salt intake at dinner. Racing thoughts at lights out. Add 1 extra minute of slow breathing. Keep the phone out of the bedroom. Neck/back stiffness on waking. Do the 5-minute bedside mobility before standing. Dizziness on standing. Sit at the edge of the bed for 20 to 30 seconds. Then do 20 ankle pumps and stand on an exhale. Personalized by Country Pantry. U.S. Swap deli meat/pickles for olive oil, vinaigrette, and beans. Choose a lower sodium broth. UK. Go easy on packet sauces/pies. Lentil soup and baked fish keep salt calmer. Australia. Enjoy barbecue/soy/sweet chili sauces at dinner. Barramundi and roast pumpkin are a steady option. Safety. If you see morning BP much higher than usual for several days, or have chest pressure, breathlessness, or new palpitations, pause the experiment and call your clinician. Always follow fluid/salt limits if you have heart or kidney conditions. By day 7, you're not chasing perfection. You're looking for a direction. Fewer wake-ups, steadier steps, warmer hands, and slightly kinder numbers. That's your heart hearing. Stand down, it's safe to rest. Bonus deep dive. 5-minute bedside mobility and extra sleep smart tweaks. Think of this as oil for the joints and wiring for nerves. A short sequence that steadies blood pressure, warms tissues, and reduces that first minute wobble. Bedside flow about 5 minutes. Ankle circles x10 each side. Seated at the bed edge. Draw slow circles with your toes. 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. Cue. Move from the ankle, not the knee. If ankles are stiff, start with tiny circles. Why it helps. Pumps venous blood upward, reducing morning heaviness. Seated knee extensions x10 each side. Straighten one knee until the heel hovers. Squeeze the thigh for 1 second and lower slowly. Cue. Sit tall, shoulders soft. Exhale as you lift. Why it helps. Wakes quads are safer standing. Reduces knee catch. Neck, yes/no. X5 slow each direction. Yes. Gnaw down and up within a pain-free arc. No. Turn right-left as if saying no. Eyes level. Cue. Slow like honey. Shoulders stay relaxed. Why it helps. Eases neck tension that can contribute to lightheadedness. Shoulder rolls x8. Up, back, down, forward in smooth circles. Cue. Imagine drawing soft circles with your shoulder tips. Why it helps. Opens the chest for easier breathing and posture. 2 slow sit-to-stands and back. Feet hip width. Nose over toes. Push through heels. Stand fully. Pause 2 to 3 breaths. Then sit with control. Cue. Exhale as you rise. Keep knees tracking over toes. Why it helps. Primes balance. cues your blood vessels to adjust to an upright position. Safety and variations. If you get orthostatic dizziness, add 20 seconds of ankle pumps before the first stand and stand up on an exhale. For knee arthritis, place a cushion behind the knees during extensions and keep ranges small. For back stiffness, add 5 pelvic tilt seated, tiny rock forward/back of the pelvis. For balance concerns, keep one hand on the bed or a sturdy chair for the sit-to-stands. Progression week by week. Week 1, do exactly the flow above. Week 2, add a third slow sit-to-stand and hold the standing posture for 5 balance breaths, soft knees, tall spine. Week 3, add 10 gentle heel raises while holding the back of the chair. Breathing overlay. Inhale through the nose on the prepare, exhale on effort, extension stand. Longer exhales calms your nervous system and reduces the morning rush. Extra tips deep dive. Caffeine cutoffs. If you're sensitive, shift the last caffeinated cup to 8 to 10 hours before bed, late morning. Try half CAF at lunch, then herbal later. Keep decaf truly decaf. Some blends still contain small amounts. Sleep positions. Snoring/apnea tendency. Side sleeping with a soft pillow between knees keeps hips neutral and the airway more open. If you roll to your back, so a small soft speed bump, such as a rolled towel, into the back of a sleep shirt to encourage side sleeping. Reflux. Elevate the head of the bed 10 to 15 centimeters, 4 to 6 inches, using risers under the legs or a wedge pillow. Extra pillows alone bend the neck, not the torso. Leg elevation 4. Drain and warm. 10 minutes in early evening. Lie with calves on a cushion so ankles sit just above knee height, not too high. Do 60 ankle pumps. Then pull on warm socks. Why it helps. Shifts fluid earlier in the evening, reducing nocturia and morning ankle puffiness. Troubleshooting. Cold feet despite socks. Pre-warm socks, briefly over a radiator or with a hot water bottle. Remove heat source before wearing. Morning cramps. Add a 10-second calf stretch after the ankle circles. Heel on floor, toe up, gentle lean. If dizziness persists or balance worsens, pause progressions and discuss with your clinician. Finish line. Stand, pause 5 breaths. Scan how you feel. Steady? Clear. That smoother walk to the kitchen isn't luck. It's your 5-minute primer doing its job. Quick recap. 1. A 10-minute unwind walk plus 60 calf pumps. 2. Daytime sipping with an evening taper and a final bathroom trip. 3. A cool, dark, quiet bedroom, the calm cave. For a gentle wind down, warm feet, slow breathing, a 90-second note, and only a light snack if needed. Add caffeine cutoffs. Side sleeping if you snore, and the 5-minute bedside mobility for a kinder morning. Imagine tomorrow. You step out of bed steady, hands warm, heart calm. Which habit will you start tonight? Please share your thoughts below. I read every comment. If this helped, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Share this with someone who deserves a quiet heart tonight. Next week, 3 secrets to better sleep after 65, including 1 change that protects your morning blood pressure. This is part 2 of our Health After 60 series. Catch part 1 on daytime circulation for even better results. Sleep well and give your heart a quiet night.